In today's video, I'm going to cover the most in-demand digital marketing services that you can offer to your clients right now. I'm also going to go through each service one by one, give my opinion as we go. I'll cover exactly what services we offer in my marketing agency, and I'll highlight the ones that are best for beginners. But before we start, I need to warn you. Even though all of these services can be used to build a profitable digital marketing agency from scratch, I strongly advise against choosing more than one service until you're making at least $20,000 a month. Otherwise, you'll be running around like an idiot trying to juggle everything instead of just nailing one thing and doing it good. So when you're first starting out, the key is to sign up as many clients as possible with just one service instead of having multiple services and just a handful of clients. For example, last week on a group coaching call, I had someone say to me they signed their first 2 clients, which was great. At the start, I celebrated this with them because they got themselves off the ground, they had their first paycheck, and they were on their way to building their agency, right? And then they said to me, Jordan, I don't have any time to continue selling and getting new clients. This did not make sense to me, right? You've got 2 clients, but you don't have time to continue selling. So I asked them what services they offer to that client. They said to me, and I kid you not, SEO, Facebook ads, Google ads, email writing, and copywriting. I kid you not. And not only were they a one-man band, but they had to learn all of these services as well, while simultaneously fulfilling them for the client. Long story short, I said to them, simple, you need to get rid of one of those clients. You need to sack them off. And you need to start focusing your time on sales and signing up more clients with just one service. And then when you replace the income from that one client, you need to sack off the other client as well. So they're basically starting from scratch because they made the cock up of offering too many services to start off with. And yes, some of you might be thinking, okay, Jordan, why can't they just downsell those existing clients onto that one service? Well, it's pretty hard downselling a client from 5 services to 1 service when you've already promised them the world. It's just not going to work. So trust me when I say do one thing and do it well, or your life is going to be hell. Let's get into this list, and we're going to start off with some of the biggest and hottest trends right now. The first one being short form editing. Now, it is no hidden secret that content is king. This has been rammed down the throat of every business owner for years now. And so many businesses have taken the plunge to launch podcasts, to jump on other people's podcasts, to produce long-form content on platforms like YouTube. But we are in the short-form age right now. TikTok has come and everybody is a fiend to short hits of information, okay? We want it now, we want it as quick as possible, and we want it concise. And so, for all of these companies that do produce long-form content, they have the ability now to cut those videos up into shorter segments, like the short-form videos that I put out on my channel and various pages on Instagram, TikTok, and so on and so forth. That content can be created by an external agency, you, I, or somebody else. And it's a service that's pretty easy to fulfill, and it's very easy to quantify the results you get for a client. Short-form content is the best top of funnel. It's how people are getting exposure to brand new audiences. Algorithms on all social media platforms are favoring short-form content right now. And the best thing is, the clients that you're targeting will already have an abundance of long-form content. And so the lifetime value of a customer is very large because you're just maximizing on the work that they have already done. It's a win-win for both parties. Now, short-form video editors charge anything from $30 all the way to $100 per video, depending on their talent, and there is an abundance of potential customers out there. Anybody that creates YouTube videos is a potential client for a short-form video editor. Cool, that's number 1. Number 2 is UGC, which is user-generated content. This is essentially the new world of influencer marketing. You will have all seen brands running ads on TikTok or on Facebook with selfie-style, portrait-based videos as their creative. People demoing their products, speaking highly of them, and they are the best ad creatives that you can use right now. And I can say that because I own an ad agency that spends well over $1 million a month on ads right now. UGC is the king creative. It's what's getting the highest return on investment, which makes it an incredibly in-demand service for pretty much any e-commerce brand out there right now. And even local businesses are starting to utilize UGC in their marketing efforts. Now, you might be thinking, well, Jordan, I don't have a clue how to get in contact with these creators. It really isn't that difficult. For the majority of these brands, the best performing content are actually their existing customers. So you can launch a campaign where you send an email out to their existing customers, offer them the chance and incentivize them to create content on their behalf, and all of a sudden, their customers become their sales team and their micro-influencer team. Cool, so that is user-generated content. Number 3 is CRM. CRO, or conversion rate optimization. This is simply the act of optimizing existing companies' websites and landing pages to increase their conversion rate. So you could be adding reviews on their page, or adding certain apps that increase conversion rate, or just making sure the website looks better and the user experience is better. Let's do some maths here. Let's say an e-commerce brand has an average conversion rate of 2% on their website, which is actually pretty low, by the way. Now, their average order value, so the average amount that a customer spends on their website, is $100, and they get 100,000 visitors to their website every single month. At a 2% conversion rate, that is 2,000 customers spending $100. That's $200K in revenue every single month. Now, if you increase their website conversion rate by just 1%, they'll get an extra 1,000 customers every month and an extra 100,000 in revenue. That's $1.2 million in extra revenue every year from just a 1% increase. Pretty cool, right? You do the maths. That's a pretty valuable service. Number 4 is something you'll definitely have heard of before, and that is email marketing. And some of you might be thinking, well, Jordan, that's been around since the birth of marketing. Do people even still make money from email? Yes, absolutely. Email is massively on the climb right now. Things are coming full circle. In fact, 59% of all marketers have said that email is their most effective channel at generating new revenue for their clients. And to be honest, I think this has a lot to do with AI tools and algorithms in recent years. It's enabled us to set up email automations in ways that we weren't able to do 5-10 years ago. With tools like Klaviyo, we can implement and plug and play different flows that enable us to squeeze every pound and penny out of all of our existing customers and customers that just fell off and didn't purchase for whatever reason when they visited the website. Email marketing is an incredible service. We used to offer it ourselves at my marketing agency, The Affluent Agency, and we generated hundreds of thousands in new revenue for our clients using tools like Klaviyo. I say used to because we don't offer it anymore. We actually stopped offering a bunch of services in our agency. And I'll go through why at the end of this video, but email is still a killer service to offer for any new agency. Sweet. Number 5, that's 6, 5 is copywriting. Okay, again, you may have heard of this, and copywriting kind of encompasses a whole bunch of different stuff. This might be writing text on websites and on landing pages, but really sales-based copywriting. A lot of people know how to write something for it to make sense, but not a lot of people know how to write something that actually sells, okay? Make words an art form that push people and funnel people into a purchase. Copywriting is extremely important. But it isn't just websites and landing pages, it's also writing copy for ads and for emails, and even script writing for video ads and videos. Now, the great thing about copywriting is every single business needs it. Literally every single one. And I'm not saying that you should go out there and target any and every business, because you shouldn't. That would be foolish. But what I would recommend you doing is picking 1 to 3 niches that you have interest in and offering a bespoke service to those people and their specific needs. You can always branch out later down the line, but a jack of all trades is the master of none. So just focus on a small area and know that you do have options if it doesn't work out. Now, number 6 is landing pages, okay? Landing pages really are the new website. I think gone are the days where you needed this large indexed website with multiple pages and all this layers of complexion. Nowadays, the average and modern website is just a one-pager with short, concise information, good copywriting on it, and great content as well. Someone needs to create those landing pages, and there are a plethora of companies out there with outdated, overcomplicated websites that are crying out for somebody to come and modernize and, most importantly, simplify them. So that is landing pages. Number 7 is content, and this encompasses 3 things: graphic design, photography, and videography. So we're in the digital age, as we've established, but many business owners out there were not born into this modern world. They do not understand how to create high quality content, and therefore they cannot keep up with their younger, more content aware competitors. So they seek that innovation and that skill in agencies and in freelancers. And I'm talking social media post design, I'm talking product photos, promotional videos and ads. I know content agencies that charge upwards of $20,000 for one single video shoot. It's an incredibly valuable service, and it's also very creative. I like, and I've always almost envied content agencies out there because they get to be very expressive and creative with the service they fulfill. They're essentially getting paid to create art all day. So if you're content minded, this is a very good option. Number 8 is social media management. pretty OG service, right? But still a very good service for a lot of businesses. Social media management is simply the management of organic social media pages, be it TikTok, be it Facebook, be it Instagram. It's taking the content that a business had already produced and then writing the captions for it and scheduling out all of that content across their social media. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be as simple as that. You would then build out an exact strategy, a posting strategy for the client based on entertainment posts, based on value, based on reviews, based on call to actions and sales agenda, right? Social media management to this day is still a great service to offer for beginners. And the value is instantly there for your clients because they do not have the time to post the content and you're filling that void for them. The only thing I would say with this though, it is not exactly a high paying service these days unless you're working with very large businesses. The average local business won't pay more than $500 a month for social media management. But if you're working with larger companies that are maybe making over 100K a month, for example, you can charge upwards of $2,000 to $3,000 for social media management. It's just harder to get involved with those bigger companies if you don't also offer a content creation service that goes hand in hand and complements it. Number 9, and last but not least, paid advertising. This is what really made me my millions. This is what got me off the ground and so many other agencies off the ground. Paid advertising, in my opinion, is one of the best services that any agency can offer to pretty much any business out there. It is simply the act of taking someone's product or service and advertising it across platforms like Facebook and TikTok and Snapchat and YouTube and Google. Right? It's a service where you can track the exact return on investment you are getting for your clients, exactly how much you've spent and exactly how much you have returned. And anybody can learn it with relative ease. You just need to watch some training. When I first started my agency, I had no clue how to run Facebook ads. I signed a local restaurant for around $800 a month and I needed to learn. I immersed myself in training. Within 1 week, I found a strategy, I implemented it, I got amazing results for them and they stayed with me for a very long time. Since then, I have literally made millions in my marketing agency, The Affluent Agency, just by offering paid ads. That's why I recommend it for the majority of beginners. So if you're watching this and you're unsure what service you should offer as a complete beginner, I would recommend paid advertising because you can track return on investment. It's very easy to quantify exactly how much money you're making for your clients. Therefore, your clients will stay with you for a very long time if you do a good job. And when you get very good, you can charge commission checks from those clients where you take a slice of the pie of the amount of money that you're making your clients. I've had people pay me in excess of $50,000 for one single month's commission check because we've made them that much money. Now, that being said, all of the services I've gone through today are suitable for beginners. You could pick any of them, pick one, and immerse yourself in it, master that skill, and you can build a multi-million-dollar agency. But the key is picking just one service. Now, I highlighted earlier on, I used to offer email marketing. As my agency has progressed through the years, I fell into the trap of offering multiple services to our clients. We did a bit of copywriting, we did a bit of email, we even tried a little bit of content creation. And all that did was add complexion to my business and add stress to the agency. But I didn't start the agency for stress. I started the agency because I wanted a way to escape my job and jump into something that I enjoyed that was going to make my life somewhat easy, okay? Business is never easy. But one way to ensure that it really is going to be difficult is by overcomplicating your agency by offering a multitude of services. Within the last 12 months, we decided to refine our entire offering and go right back down to doing just one thing. Do one thing, do it really well, and you'll make a lot of money.